Howdy all, and welcome to Lac Lives. I think it's time to play a little Minecraft. So I'm still working on this helix. We got a little bit of the black helix done last time. And I was talking about some movies I had seen. And I took so long and meandered so much. Look at that witch down there just wandering around. I appreciate that. That I didn't make it to the third movie. And so we're going to start off while I'm working on this, talking about the third movie I watched. I'll probably talk about something else too, because I don't want to give away what's in the movie. But I watched 47 Ronin. That movie was awesome. I didn't know what it was going to be like, and it was awesome. There's just awesome. That's all I can say. Uh, I I kind of got from the trailer a feel for a different movie than what it actually is, and so I was pleasantly surprised at how good it was. Okay, now what I'm trying to do is get this lined up here. So that's the last of my 7, so now I need to go over 1. It doesn't go over 1 though, it should go over... Did I already screw this up? Is this what's going on here? 7, over 1, up 1. Look, I did. I screwed up my pattern. Dang it. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, over 1. Well, see, that's the problem right there. Why is that in there? That shouldn't be in there. Now I've got to get back up on here. 47 Ronin, though, it's about hold on, I've got to get this lined up. I have screwed this up. I got to take this top layer off. Actually, I might have to take these top 2 layers off. It should have moved over faster than I did. Okay, so there's the 7, and then this is the one that moves over. Yep. Let me jump down and get this glass. I can't afford to not grab the glass. But it's it's really good. It's got Keanu Reeves in it, and some. I think that's the one where it's no, that's the other movie. I was thinking the other movie I watched with Keanu Reeves where he I can't remember what the name of that one was. It was him and one of the martial arts trainers that he had studied under for The Matrix. Did a movie together that was pretty good. The Man of Tai Chi, I think. This one though, this is a fantasy movie, and okay, so this way, and I really enjoyed it. It's about it's about Japan, and sort of, and they've got an area where they believe demons live, and so one day while they were okay, and then this moves forward 1. And so one day while they were out hunting near the area, they're not allowed to cross into the forest, and so, but they're hunting near the forest, and they find a child. All right, and then this one's got to go over, right forward, lines up, and then this has got to be put you there. So over 1. This is not easy. And they find a child, and the kid's got like scratches on his head, and it looks like he's been fighting with the demons. And So the Lord takes him in, and then the movie skips ahead because it stars Keanu Reeves, not this little kid. And so yeah, it's really pretty good. It's about uh, the feudal lord. Wait, one. Oh, dang it! Don't fall down. One. I can do this really. One, and then this one's two, and then we go. No, I can't do it. One. This is the seven, and then we line up the back corner over one, forward one. This does not go forward one though, right? Or does it? Oh yeah, because it's this one and then this one, and then over one and then forward one, and then this would be over. Yep. Just wanted to make sure these were lining up correctly. I don't want to get all the way to the top and figure out that I screwed it up and have to tear it all back down, back to the bottom a dozen times. But so yeah, the neighboring province is ruled by a man who is in league with uh, witches, basically they call them, and so the emperor is supposed to come visit the province, and there's some kind of creature there that's terrorizing the countryside, and so they don't want to have the emperor come out until they take care of this creature, and so that's what the movie starts off with, and it's really good, and the 47 Ronin try to get revenge for their master who was killed through treachery, basically, and I really like the ending. The ending was spectacular. I really, really like that movie, and someone told me I would, and they were right. They were right. 47 Ronin is awesome. So if you get a chance to watch it, if you like that kind of stuff, it's Japanese fantasy, a little bit of history. The 47 Ronin are actually a thing, I guess. At least that's what I've gathered from the end of the movie, where it said on December 14th, thousands of people pay homage to the death of the 47 Ronin, and it became part of the Japanese culture because they avenged their master and showed honor, kind of thing. I don't know about the magical mythical beasts and dragons that they fought in the in the movie being part of the actual story. Now this is the forward one, yes, yes. So now we gotta go. Wait, somehow I let this get off, didn't I? No, I didn't. No, I didn't, because this was the back corner, and now that I'm crossing around the side here, it becomes the front corner. This is where I always get confused. So this moves over. This is the problem with my tower here, is that, well, it's not a problem, but it's what makes it so tricky, is that as I move around the helix, the corners that I use switch. So when I was coming up this side, this is the back corner, but now that the direction has shifted, this is now the front left corner. And so when I get up around here, I have to keep going past the 7 to get this lined up. And this is what's making it so tricky for me to get this correctly, is that I don't know, it's just really, I'm sure it's like really simple, and I'm just making it way more difficult than it needs to be. All right, and then this one comes forward again. But yeah, it was really good, and I really, really like the ending. I'm a fan of that kind of ending, so I'm not going to tell you what happens because it's that good, and I want you to go watch it. Of course, if you don't like it, then you know, that's okay too. Not everybody has to like the same kind of movies. And I definitely don't like some kinds of movies. The other thing that I've been watching lately uh, was Justified. That show, that's a TV show. It's on FX. That show is awesome. And it must be getting ready to go into its final season. Um, I have a feeling that next season is going to be the last season of Justified. Uh, but I know that this season was pretty good and really, really funny stuff. If you've never seen Justified, I'm gonna have to go get some more cobble, and I'm gonna have to go hunt some more squid too. But if you've never seen Justified, it's about the term justified comes from the fact that the main character has a tendency to shoot people, and since he's a lawman, he's a U.S. Marshal, his shootings have to be justified, a justifiable shooting. And so yeah, he's always shooting people. And it's not like he does it on purpose. Well, no, sometimes he does egg them on. But he'll tell people not to draw on him, and then they do, of course. And then the way they talk is just hilarious to me, anyways. Because you've got a lot of the criminals are like really dumb in the show. It takes place in Kentucky, and it's all about drugs and stuff like that. And so it's really rather interesting seeing who's them fight over who controls the drug trade in the area. And the problem with this is that I can't get a good view. Wow, she didn't even get to do anything. She give me 5 glass bottles though. Maybe 13's tall enough to get me a better view of this. Oh, you know what? Why am I even doing it that way? Game mode, spectator. What happened to your quarry there? Oh yeah, see, look at that. That's coming in pretty good there. I wish I had another bucket of lava. I need to go find another bucket of lava. Look at that. That's awesome. It'll look a lot better, of course, when I get the cobble cleaned up. I need to get this out of here. This was the cobble ring that I screwed up on. Or no, this is the one I'm following, right? Oh yeah, look at the clouds get up here and then I can't see what I'm doing. Right? What's going on here? This doesn't... No, it is. It's lined up. Yeah, it looks really good from up here. Rings and rings. Yeah, it's all still lined up really well, so it's coming in pretty good. And I think it's all gonna work out really good too. There's uh like see this one spins around here, and so then the next one starts from over here. The what is it, the green one? and then the green one spins up, and then from this corner the white one will spin up, and they'll just keep spinning up until I get tired of raising them up. Somewhere up in here. I at least want to make one full circuit before I stop, and I almost made it there with the red. And let's get below the cloud cover here and head back out this way a little bit. And I think I'll look good, because that one full ring will take it above the cloud cover there. Oh, it looks so good. But yeah, this last season of Justified. Let me get close to the ground again. Game mode 0. And then I'm gonna head back out to my farm to grab some more squids. Right after I punch you in the face. But this season was about okay. So you got these two characters, and the main character, his name is Raylan Givens, and he's the U.S. Marshal. And then the other main character is this guy named Boyd Crowder. And Raylan and Boyd were probably like best friends when they were kids. And so Boyd is a criminal and is trying to control all the crime in the area. And Raylan is the U.S. Marshal who got in trouble for shooting one too many criminals. Well, he didn't get in trouble, but he did egg the guy on in the very first episode until the guy went to pull his gun, and Raylan's like a quick draw, so nobody really can outshoot him. Not that they haven't nearly killed him in several seasons. He gets shot and stabbed and beaten and all sorts of stuff. There's a really funny incident in the show where they've got this, it's not in the current season, but they got this dude who's like, he puts a gun in the middle of the table and then tells people that he'll make it fair, and he'll put the gun in the middle of the table, and they both put their hands in their laps, maybe, and then whoever gets the gun first can shoot the other one, so they have an equal chance of killing him as he does of killing them. And then he'd count 3, 2, 1, and then go, and then everybody grabs for the gun. Well, what he does is when they go to grab for the gun, he pulls the tablecloth, and so they can't get the gun because then the gun's at him, and then he takes the gun and shoots him. And so I don't know if he thinks that's funny or what, but that's what he does. And so he tries it against Raylan, and Raylan had gotten a knife from a guy earlier in the episode, and so you knew it was coming down between Raylan and this guy because he was trying to find this guy. And so I think the guy had some people hostage, and that's why Raylan sat down at the table, and the guy's like, all right, we'll do this fair, and we'll count to 3, and he's like, or count to down to 1, and then at 1 we can both go for the gun. And so he goes 3, 2, 1, and he yanks the tablecloth back and goes to grab for the gun. And Raylan didn't even go for the gun. He had pulled out the knife and just jams it through the guy's hand into the table. Look, I can get another bucket of lava right here. Now I can put lava in the red one too, and we can see. But it was just so funny because that guy had killed like 3 or 4 people in this season that way. And Raylan's just like, wham! Knife in his hand, picked up the gun. But this season was, well, well, actually, the last couple seasons have been about how uh, Boyd can't get his drug corridor stabilized, and so he's never sure who is going to supply him with drugs. And so, and I'm not talking about like his drugs, like he's going to take them. I mean, like the drugs he's going to sell, and so he had to deal with some people in Detroit, and they double crossed him, and so then he had to go up to Detroit and deal with that, and then by the time he left Detroit, I can't get out from this side. By the time he left Detroit, it was I think somebody had killed his Detroit connection, and so then he was going to work with the Canadians, and they double crossed him, and then he was going to work with the Mexicans, and everybody double crossed him on that one, and so Boyd's just having a rough season, and is she his wife at this point? I don't think she's his wife. I think she's just his girlfriend. She's his brother's ex, or his brother's widow. And so she had gone to jail. I hate hunting for squid in the ocean. I guess not so bad with my respiration 3 on my helmet, but trying to hunt down here without this helmet on is like this. With it on, I at least can see. I at least can see weird patches where there's no water in those blocks. I don't know what that's all about. I could understand if it was near my ships, because I, used MC Edit to bring those in, but let's see. How am I doing? 15. Oh, crap. Don't drown, don't drown, don't drown. Don't drown. Don't drown. Thought I was in trouble there for a minute. And then Raylan basically winds up going toe-to-toe with this dude named Danny Crow. And, okay. So, Raylan has a tendency to be abusive to the criminals. And sometimes that catches up with him, and he gets in trouble a lot. And so one of the criminals got a lawyer, and they got money, $300,000, for what Raylan had done to them. And their cousins heard about it, and so the cousin is Danny Crow, right? Danny Crow, yeah. And so Danny and his brothers and nephew and sister all come up from Florida to try and get in on. Alright, I'm going back to my farm. I can't stand someone around the dark. To get their hands on the money, because what's the dude's name? Dewey. Dewey is an idiot, and so they figure he'll be a pushover for the money. And when they get there, he's already spent the money and purchased a bar, among other things. And so they try to get in with Boyd, and but they're stupid, and the one brother is like really crazy violent, and so every time they have something going, that guy screws it up by screws it up by killing people for no reason. and Raylan's dating this woman who's a social worker for kids, and so Raylan tried to use her to put some pressure on uh, the Crows and Dewey, and so I don't know, it just all got messed up, and everybody almost died, and people getting shot, and his boss found out that like 2 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago, 2 seasons ago, I think, he had let some criminals kill another criminal, and so he was all mad about that, and it yeah, it was quite a season, but it was excellent. It was so funny. It's not child friendly, so don't think you're gonna watch it with your kids. It is on late night television, and it is rated what, TV 14, TVMA something. Uh, so I wouldn't recommend it to everybody, but I do enjoy that show. Uh, I see the new season of Americans. I've got about 6 episodes of that tape. That's on the same channel. They got a new Fargo coming out. I remember liking the movie Fargo, um, with Frances McDermott, but we'll have to see about this new show. And by we, I mean me, because I'm got it set to record. It actually already started, and I didn't know it, and so I've got to actually catch a rerun of the show, which should be on Monday morning, I think, at like 1 a.m. or something. And well, I guess this isn't going up until oh no, this will be Saturday's episode. So no, I will have recorded 2 episodes of Fargo by the time this goes up. I'm recording ahead of time, way ahead of time. This is Friday. Today must be Friday. So I've already recorded Monday's episode, and this is Saturday's episode a week ahead. I have never recorded a week ahead before. This is crazy. I what happened was I changed my codec that I was recording with, and it really decreased the size of my record. I'm gonna go dump this bucket of lava in. Really decreased the size of my recordings, and so they used to be like 200 gigabytes, and so I could get like 5 recordings, maybe 8 recordings, and with the new one, all my recordings are like less than 100, less than 100 megabytes. No, not megabytes, gigabytes, less than 100 gigabytes. And so I'm basically getting 2 to 3 episodes per what used to be a single episode. And then I'm using some new software for rendering, and so I think that makes the videos look crisper and nicer to watch. And oh crap, get it. Oh, no, 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 no. Get out of here, get out of here, come on. It seriously was not letting me put down. I was worried that lava was going to get me. Okay. We can not fall in the lava. There we go. Alright, and then this one I actually need to scoop up. Okay. And then we're moving forward. Oh, I didn't get cobblestone. I still need cobblestone. The sun's on its way down, and the moon's on its way up, so I definitely want to definitely want to get the lava in here so we can see the two of these lit up at night. I think that should be pretty awesome. Of course, like I said, this is what we're going to be doing for a few episodes yet. Because okay. I really need to go get some cobblestone and finish more of my pattern here. So, let me go get some cobblestone. Yep, they're still good. I've got feather fall on my boots, which is why I can do that. And then with the regen on my beacon, that makes it pretty easy to survive all that stuff. Alright, let me go get my cobblestone while that winds its way down. Ooh, I hope I'm close enough that it's going to continue winding its way down. Cobble. Yes, yes. Lots of cobble. Take the bones, take the red, take the rotten flesh, take the eye, take the quartz, take the string, take the, holy crap, almost a stack of gunpowder. I'll keep the green though, because we'll be working on the green next. And I might get a little time in here to work on this. Oh yeah, look at that. Game mode spectator. Can't spell it. Spectator. There we go. I knew something was wrong. Oh yeah, see there they are lit up. Problem is they're both on the same curve at the moment. And I really need to get these front ones in. Well, I mean they're all going to be on the same curve, but once I get these front ones in, and so I have something crossed over a little better here. I have nothing around the front, so. Yeah, I still think the lava shows through too much, but I don't know what else to do for the lighting. We'll have to see when I get the white and the green in here, really, to tell. I'll need 2 more buckets of lava. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. I need to get my other spill of stuff out here too. I didn't do that edge up there like I did this one. That looks pretty nice there with the dirt and the cobble and the smooth stone spilled out around where that tore up out of the ground. And then spun around the circle. So, all right. Click like if you like. Subscribe, be sure and catch the next one. And I will talk to you later.